me, Kiani. Today's video is going to be my first look at the Sigma Nightlife palette. Those of you that have been following me for a little while know that a few years ago I became an affiliate for Sigma Beauty. I'm no stranger to the brand. My first set of pro brushes came from Sigma. I will leave that link in the description box if you want to see me completely lose my mind. Sigma was the first set of pro brushes that I received, and I still use them to this day. But from time to time, I do receive promotional items from Sigma Beauty, and this is one of those times. And I want to give you guys my first impression of this palette. Let's give you a little bit more about Camilla. She's an amazing YouTuber. She has 2 channels, I believe, on YouTube, one in Portuguese and one in English. So an amazing collaboration has come from her and Sigma, and I'm really excited to share with you my finds. So I have to say, leave it to Sigma to bring me out of the trenches of the natural, neutral eye zone to slam me right back into the smoky glam that you guys seem to love oh so much. I actually did create this look using some of my Huda Beauty number 8 lashes, so I will leave a link for them in the description box as well. But this palette is actually filled with 12 colors. You're going to get, I would say, 5 completely matte shades, and the rest are going to be a semi-shimmer shade, not necessarily a glitter, but more of a sateen type finish. I think these shadows blend out absolutely amazingly. I had no problems creating this look. It wasn't a lot of packing product on the brushes. Of course, I was using brushes from my Sigma Pro Kit. However, there are 5 brushes that go along in this palette as well, so this would be a great time if you're wanting to try some Sigma brushes and not really sure which direction to go in, or maybe possibly can't afford the whole Pro Kit. Camilla came out with her favorite 5 brushes to create looks similar to this. But back to the shadows, I think the shadows blend out absolutely amazingly, and you guys know that I love a palette that I can do multiple different things, and Sigma did not miss with this palette. You will see that I incorporated a lot of these colors into this eye look. So without further ado, if you want to see how I created this look using the Sigma Nightlife palette, stay tuned and I'll show you how I created it. Alright guys, let's begin. Woohoo! I have this beautiful Nightlife palette. I can't wait to crack into these shades. What shall I create? Of course, I've grabbed my Estee Lauder primer. I'm just putting this on the lower part of my lid. Notice that I'm not taking it all the way up. I like how primer tends to change texture, so I'm going to leave that damp and let it sit there as I add this Bijou beautiful banana shade right underneath the brow area. And then I'm going to mix Bijou and this beautiful taupey shade called Panache. I'm going to start right underneath the brow as well, and just going to start creating that transition. Moving back and forth with a fluffy Sigma brush, I'm going to go back in with Panache and just pop that right into the crease. And oh my gosh, look at these beautiful shades of VIP, Boogie, and Herbalite. I just don't know where to start. These colors are really calling my name, but I'm going to save that look for a later date, and I'm going to go with something very intense and very smoky. So of course I'm going to go into this After Hours shade and going to pat that on my lid. And I'm using a flat shader brush. I just really want to pat this color on. And of course, whenever you're starting with a new palette, you don't really know how those colors are going to come out. So take your time, don't get too overzealous. Take your time and lay those shadows on nice and neat. Next, I'm going into these 2 shades here. I'm using VIP and 4 Star. Blending that back and forth again with that eyeshadow. Just continue to blend back and forth, no lines of demarcation. We do not want that in this look. Continue to blend. And I will use that shade Topaz a lot as I continue to blend. Just notice that. Next, I'm grabbing my NYX Milk Pencil. I love to use this on my lower lash line, and you're about to see why. I'm going into my VIP eyeshadow, this beautiful orchid shade. And do you see how that eyeliner is grabbing that shadow? It's keeping me from having a lot of fallout. It's also keeping me from closing off my eye area. Yes, I could have gone in with that lower lash line and used a black or a deep blue, but I really just wanted to play with the beauty of the shadows and not lose the integrity of the eye. So I'm bouncing into that shade Boogie and just allowing the lower exterior V to be opened up. Of course, I'm laying it right on top of that VIP shade and just continue to sweep the color out as
comfortably as you can stand it. And of course, look how intense this beautiful black shade is. This shade is called Leather Pants. I am using a tapered blending brush, which is absolutely perfect for this look. It allows me to pop that color right into the crease without going too overzealous and going too far above that. And of course, when I'm working on my lower lash line, I'm using a tapered blending brush and going in again into Leather Pants and just making my lower lashes look really, really dark. But of course, I've actually layered those beautiful plums and blues underneath there, so that black is actually going to be substantial but not overpower the eye. And of course, no look is complete without that beautiful blend, so make sure that you guys blend this look as perfectly as you can, because the blend in the smoky eye is just to have the impact really around the eye itself. And as the shades start to dissipate, you want everything to bleed out and be nice and consistent. Next, I'm actually going to open this eye area up by using this beautiful disco ball shade and just popping that on the inner lash line. And watch this. Huda Beauty, number 8. Yes! This look is so intense that it does balance out with these lashes, and I absolutely love how this look is coming out. And now, because I have those lashes on, I am going in and redefining that lower lash line, adding a pop of color on the inner V, and then actually smoking it out again on the external V with that Leather Pants shade. Let's pop on a little bit of blush. This is my Electric Pink by Estee Lauder. Using my beautiful Sigma brush, spraying a little bit of my MAC Fix spray. And let's decide on a lip. I'm actually using the new liquid lipsticks by Anastacia Beverly Hills. I'm first using the shade called Ashton, just to create more of a lip line, so to speak. And then as we move to the inner part, I'm going to create more of an ombre effect with this beautiful Naked shade. And just blending that in nice and consistent. I am going to top this off with my Buxom lip gloss in the shade called Celeste, and you would have the finalized look. But of course, I have to apply that mascara on the lower lash line. This is my Dior Show mascara, just to intensify that lower lash line. I always do that after I spray my face. And there you go, the finalized look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you give it thumbs up. Follow me on all my social media to never miss another upload. Until next time, guys, thanks so much for watching. Hugs and kisses. Bye.